Hi guys, it's Mr. Schultz here. I'm very excited to be talking to you guys today about Virtual Field Week. That's right, we are still going to be doing a version of Field Day, and instead of it being one day, it is going to be a whole week. So we're going to do one event each day, starting Monday, May the 11th. So on Monday, May the 11th, we are going to do paper plane cornhole. Tuesday will be pillowcase sack race. Wednesday will be the egg and spoon race. Thursday will be the dizzy bat challenge. And Friday will be the family water relay. So starting Monday, May the 11th, we are going to post a short description of the event. So for the Monday event, like I said, is paper plane cornhole. So on Facebook, we will post a short video describing how to participate in paper plane cornhole. And then you guys will have all day to participate in paper plane or cornhole. Do it as many times as you want. For what we would love to have happen, one of those times, a family member can film you doing that event and then post that onto the Facebook page. So under the video that we post, you will just comment and leave the video of yourself or your family participating in the event. And that will go on all week. So there'll be a video for Monday, and then you guys will comment with your videos of yourselves participating in the event. And then the same thing will happen Tuesday. And it'll keep going like that all the way until Friday. Now let's say you skip a day. That's fine. We want you to participate in as many events as you can. And let's say you skip a day but you want to go back and do it. That's fine too. You don't have to comment on Monday's video on Monday. That's fine if you want to do Monday's video on Tuesday. Just go back and leave it under the Monday video paper plane cornhole. The whole point of this is to have a good time, to have some fun. We've all been kind of cooped up in our houses a little bit more than normal, and this should give us something exciting and different to do. During the video you're watching right now, I'm going to describe each one of these events. So that way, if you want to start practicing now, you can go ahead and start practicing for those events before Virtual Field Week starts. Each one of these events are quarantine friendly. So what I mean by that is they only use things that you should have around your house. So you shouldn't have to run out to the store to get things. But if you're worried about that, you can watch the rest of this video and see what equipment you'll need for Virtual Field Week. Most of it is things you'll have, like paper, a laundry basket, stuff like that, and you'll see in the clips that are following. Alright guys, I'm very excited about next week, and I look forward to seeing you guys participating. I hope you have as much fun with this as we have. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get into a description of each one of these events, starting with Monday's event, paper plane cornhole. Hi guys, this is the Monday event. This is called paper plane cornhole. For this event, you will need a big bucket or a laundry hamper or a trash bin, something of that size with an open top. You will also need at least three pieces of paper. Before you start the event, what you are going to do is you're going to take your laundry hamper, and that's what I'm using in my case. Again, you use what you have. I'm using the laundry hamper. And then you're going to measure off approximately 5 feet. However you want to do that is fine. Just make sure you have about 5 feet away, and you're going to mark that with something. So I'm using this green dog toy. You can use a shoe, a sock, whatever you have available is fine. Just something to mark off that 5 feet away from the bin. And then before you start the event, you're going to take your paper and you are going to make 3 paper airplanes. I am not going to show you how to make these paper airplanes because I had to Google it myself, and there's probably people on the internet who can do that a lot better than I can. So if you don't know how to, you can type it into YouTube or you can Google it and find out how to do it that way. Once you've got your paper airplanes, you're going to have, when you start the event, you're going to have 1 minute. And you're going to throw from behind your marker. So I'm going to be behind the dog toy when I throw. And I'm aiming for the laundry hamper. If I hit the outside of the bin,
then that is 1 point. So if my plane hits here or somewhere like that, that would be worth 1 point. If it goes into the bin, it is worth 2 points. You're gonna have 1 minute. To keep the time, if you're using an iPhone to film, you can just say 1, 2, 3, go, and then follow the time on the phone as you record. Or if you want to use something else like a timer or another phone as you film on the side, that's fine too, whatever you're comfortable with. So to help me today, my wife is going to be filming me. So I'm going to get behind my marker here, I'm going to get ready, I'm going to get my first paper airplane ready, and then when she says go, I'm going to have 1 minute to throw as many into or hitting the bin as I can.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so I missed completely, so that's 0 points. And I'm going to throw it again. Oh, that one went in, so that's 2 points. And I hit it, so that is 1 point. So now I'm going to go pick up my airplanes, pick them all up, and I'm going to go back behind my marker to throw again. So now I'm back behind the dog toy, and I'm staying behind the dog toy as I throw. Alright, so that missed, so that's 0 points. And that hit, so that is 1 point. And I'm going to go again here. And that went in, so that is 2 points. So I got 3 points the first time and 3 points that time. So that puts me at 6 points total. And I'm going back behind the marker with all my airplanes.
10, 9,
Oh, I gotta
8,
hurry.
7, 6,
No points.
5, 4, 3, 2,
No points.
1.
Oh,
Bing,
no.
bing, bing.
All right. So again, I would have gotten 6 points for this event because I had 2 paper airplanes that hit, which gives me 2 points, and I had 2 paper airplanes that went into the bin, which would give me a total of 4 points. So 1 point for hitting the outside of the bin, 2 points for going in, and make sure you throw behind your marker. Good luck, guys. All right, guys, this brings us to our second event. This is scheduled for Tuesday. This is called the pillowcase sack race. So all you need is a pillowcase. So I've got my pillowcase here, and then I've got 2 things to mark the spots. So I'm using shoes. I've got 1 shoe here and 1 shoe down there, and they are approximately 15 feet apart. Again, however you want to measure that is fine. Just get them about 15 feet apart. And then when you're ready, you're going to take your pillowcase and you're going to put it on like you would for the sack race. So I put both feet down inside my pillowcase. So parents, you're probably going to want to pick an old pillowcase for this. And we're going to jump when Mark says go. I'm going to jump around and down to the shoe and come all the way back. If you want to time this event, you can. You do not have to if you don't want to, but if you want to get your time and put it down with your comment, you can do that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started here. Mark's going to say go, and I'm going to jump as fast as I can down and back.
Ready, set, go.
And now I have to go around the shoe. And I go all the way back. And time. Hi guys, that brings us to our Wednesday event. This one is scheduled for Wednesday. This is the egg and spoon race. So you need a spoon and you need something like an egg. You can boil the egg if you don't want it breaking. You can also use something else like a marble or a ping pong ball if you don't have eggs. What you're gonna do is you're gonna measure out about 15 feet. So I'm gonna use shoes again. You use whatever you want to mark this. I have 1 shoe here, I have another shoe down there. When the person timing me or filming me says go, I'm gonna start behind this shoe. I'm gonna have my egg on the spoon, 1 hand behind my back, and I'm gonna walk down around the shoe and back. If you drop the egg, then this time is a little different than years past because it's so short. If you drop the egg, you have to start over. So in my case, if my egg breaks, or if I drop it, I have to come back and get a new egg and start over because I'm using an actual egg. It'll change on whatever you're using. If you're using a marble or a ping pong ball or whatever, something like that, then just come back to the beginning and put it on your spoon and go from there. All right, so again, if you want to time it, you can, and you can post your time with your comment. All right, Mark, whenever you're ready, we'll get started.
All right. Ready, set, go.
All right, I'm gonna go very slow. Whoa. Then I go around the shoe. And I'm coming back now. And I crossed the place I started, and that would be time. So since I didn't drop it, I didn't have to restart. If at any point during that I had dropped the egg, I would come back to the beginning and start over. If it's broken, I would have to get a new one. Again, you use what you have available to you. Good luck, guys. Hi guys, this brings us to our fourth event. This is scheduled for Thursday. This is the Dizzy Bat Challenge. The Dizzy Bat Challenge. The reason I'm saying bat in quotations is because it doesn't have to be a bat. As you can see, I'm going to be using a stick during my video. You can use whatever you have available to you. So if you have a bat, that's great. You can also use a tennis racket, a badminton racket, anything like that. The important thing is that it's about waist high. So this one comes up a little bit below my waist here, but you need to be able to bend over and put your head on the top of it. All right. The other thing you need, so this bat I'm going to put down in the middle right here. The other thing you need is two things to throw and catch. What I would recommend, so about 5 feet, approximately 5 feet away from the bat, I put my first item. This is a sock ball. This is just a ball of socks that you fold up when you do laundry. That's what I would recommend if you don't have something else, or if you want to use a sock ball, that's what I'm going to use. And everyone should have one of these. If you have a bigger ball, you can do that. That'll make it easier though. You can also use something like a tennis ball if you want to make it a little bit more difficult. All right, so the sock ball is gonna go right there. So on one side, so that way I have a sock ball about 5 feet away. And on this side, about 5 feet away, I have a second sock ball. So again, for this event, you need a stick or a bat and two balls. The stick or bat goes in the middle, and then you have a ball on each side of it about 5 feet apart. All right, so the way it's gonna work is I'm gonna start with my head on the stick or bat, and since I'm using a stick, I'm gonna put my hand over top like that, so that way when I put my head on the stick, it's not gonna hurt my head. And the bat has to stay on the ground the whole time. So my head goes here, and then when the person timing me or filming me says go, I am going to spin around the bat as fast as I can. So the bat has to stay on the ground here. So I'm going to spin around the bat, and my feet are going around the outside of the bat as the bat stays where it's at. And if you want to time this and post your time, you can do that as well. All right, and the person who's filming you is also going to count. Once you get to 5, you're going to drop the bat, run to the first sock ball, and I'm going to throw it up and catch it. So I'm going to run here. You don't have to throw it very high, just throw it and catch it. Then I'll run to the next one and throw it up and catch it, and then the time stops. All right, so again, you go 5 times around the bat, and then you're going to go to each ball before you throw it and catch it. All right, are you ready, Mark?
I'm ready.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Now I've got to go to the first sock and throw it and catch it, and go to the second sock and throw it and catch it. All right. As you can tell, I did this in grass because I got very dizzy there. I would suggest you do this in grass because I almost fell, and you might fall while you do it. If you do it on concrete, that could end up hurting a lot. So I would recommend you try to find a grass space to do this in. All right, good job, guys. Guys, welcome to our final field day event, hopefully our final field day event. This one is scheduled for Friday. This is actually a family event. So for this event, you're gonna need several things, starting with your family. So today I have my lovely wife with me. This is Miss Schultz, this is Alyssa. And I have my mother-in-law, this is Karen Borchert. and then filming us as my father-in-law, Mark Orchard. So the way this event is gonna work, you are gonna have to have several things here. We have a bucket full of water here. We got this from our kitchen. It's just a pan full of water. If you have a bucket, that's fine too. Just something you can fill all the way up with water. Then we each have a cup, and we've got the same size cups. However you want to do it is fine. If you don't have the same size cups, that's okay. It works best if you all have the same size cup though. And then you're gonna sit in a line like they are now, and I'm gonna come back here and sit in the back. And what's gonna happen is when the event starts, Karen will fill her cup up with water, and then she's gonna try to dump it over her head into Alyssa's cup. And Alyssa's gonna dump it over her head into my cup. And we're gonna keep going like this. So Karen would do it again. We're gonna keep going like this all the way until my cup is full. So families, keep in mind, we're wearing t-shirts. Oh, I got a little wet there. You might get wet during this event. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started here. So we're gonna dump our cups out. And then whenever our person timing us or filming us says go, and that is Mark, whenever he says go, we're gonna go as fast as we can and try to fill my cup up with water.
All right, ready, set, go.
Oh!
Ready?
Oh! All right, I'm good. We've got my cup full, so we would say time, and it's okay. Different times are okay. My cup is full, so we stop. And again, it's gonna be, depending on how big your cup is gonna change your time. We're just doing this for fun. It really doesn't matter what your time is. All right, good job, guys.